You are strong. Say it. I am strong.
Yeah, I'm not, though.
No paper bags, but a bag of crisps won't do it, will it?
She can't breathe into a bag of flaming crisps.
I don't want to breathe into anything, and I don't want to stand up in court. I can't.
Hey, we'll be there.
Ryan won't, though. Again.
Daisy, breathe. You're going to be okay.
I have got to look Justin in the eyes on my own.
You're not going to be on your own.
No, no. I've got her, who thinks everything's fixed if you tip that teapot, and I've got you, who wants me to inhale a bag of flaming cheese and onion.
Come here.
Hey, what are you doing snooping around?
Is the kettle on?
Kettle? What's wrong with the kettle at the garage? Has it gone on strike? No, it's gone now, past 8.
Well, I wasn't thinking about a cuppa. I was thinking about you steaming them letters open.
That would be a complete invasion of Roy's privacy, wouldn't it?
What happens to them when he's had the up and everything's fine?
Oh, he was quite clear about that. They're only to be opened if he dies. If he dies. Otherwise, they go straight into the recycling.
And you'll never know what I would have said to you, eh? See you later.
So, your paracetamol, sir. I tell you what, between your injury, my wonky head, and Peter's liver, we could actually start up a small pharmacy here, couldn't we?
Yeah, your head's all right, though, now, isn't it? Hello?
Sandwich-wise, ham, and cheese. Something in the bowl from last week that might be, tuna.
Salmonella butty. Give that woman a Michelin star.
Daisy feels that if you're not there, Justin's going to walk.
Well, he'll walk either way.
You don't know that. You can't let him get away with it.
That's enough, Daniel.
Please, Ryan. This can't be harder than what you already did. Standing in between him and Daisy, taking that attack. You saved Daisy from going through everything that you've been through. Are going through.
I was just in the way, mate, that's all.
No. You weren't. Daisy remembers every detail. Okay? It tortures her. I've never thanked you.
You wouldn't if you knew how many times I wished I wasn't there.
I wish that neither of you were. But it happened. And now, both of you have got to confront him one last time, make him pay for what he did.
Okay, Daniel, you've made your point. Now leave, please. Now.
We're going in that.
The whole rugby team in that.
Ooh, now you're talking.
Archdeacon.
Oh, no. I've seen what he's got in his entertainment box. Board games, cards.
Rock and roll.
Paul, this is for you.
Oh, no, Tar.
No, it's your work bonus, mate. I meant to give it to you for your holiday, but, well, anyway, please take it.
Go on. Get around in for those rugby lads.
Right, come on. Still got a pack.
Will the excitement never end?
See you later.
See ya.
You know what? Might film the whole holiday. You can watch it when I'm gone.
Don't say that.
Hey, I'm sorry. Thing is, misery's coming. We're not going to struggle to find things to cry about, so I'm putting the work in to find things to laugh about.
And I'm here when you don't feel like laughing, right?
No sit. Goodbye.
Nina, you risk compromising our hygiene rating by allowing the dog to effectively walk all over your hands.
Oh, you're a bit touchy, Roy. You nervous about this up?
No, it's a scent. It's a routine procedure. I'm not nervous, or indeed touchy.
As it happens, I've got to go to the hospital myself today to see a friend, so do you want to share a cab? I mean, save a few bob?
Seems sensible.
Good.
Who's the friend?
You. I'll book a cab.
He, hi, ho, ha, ho. He, hi, ho, ha, ho.
Breathing exercises from her cruise ship days.
Mo, ma, moo.
It's helping, isn't it, lovely?
Right, here he is.
You're gonna smash this. Because you have the truth.
And he deserves what's coming. Yeah?
Come on, sweetheart. Go on.
3, 5, 4.
No, love, that one's panto. Try breathing in for 5, out for 8.
You ready?
Is he here? Connor?
Not that I've heard. But it's good. Whatever makes them look unreliable, the jury will feel that they're not confident and therefore untrustworthy.
Daisy's here, all right? She's here?
She's on the list, yes. As is her fiancé. That was a test, Justin. Whatever happens, you must stay calm. You're the one who doesn't get riled easily. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Good. I need you to remember that.
Mr. Cropper?
Yes?
Reporter's coming for you now so we can get you prepped.
Thank you. Look, I don't want you waiting here. Freddie needs to be somewhere quieter than the cafe. He's still recovering.
Oh, he's pretty robust, you know. He's stronger than you think.
All aboard. Thank you. I'm sure there'll be no cause for you or any of the others to read the letters that I've sent, but if there is, then know they are sincerely meant.
Paul? Good boy. Good luck. And I'll see you on the other side. I mean, of the op.
I thought I'd be in by now.
Yeah, there'll be loads of witnesses. Police, doctors, forensics.
Yeah, you should look guilty and all. Acting all bezzy matey while trying to dig up dirt on me. His lawyer is gonna run rings around me.
Text him as Crystal.
What?
Ryan, text him as Crystal. Say you'll be disappointed if he doesn't go to court and face up to the man who injured him.
You said we didn't need Ryan.
Yeah. No, you're right. You'll be fine.
Daisy Midgley, court 4, please.
I can't do this.
Mr. Osborne, how do you know the defendant?
He's my fiancée, Daisy Midgley's stalker.
On what basis do you make that accusation?
He's been hassling her for months. Unsolicited flowers, gifts, turning up out of the blue, constant messages. There must be phone records.
The jury have printouts of text exchanges between Miss Midgley and Mr. Rutherford. Page 11 in your bundle. I will read a few examples. From Miss Midgley. Please leave me alone. Stop texting. To which Mr. Rutherford responds, you don't mean that. Come out with me tomorrow. Miss Midgley replies, all in capital letters, what part of leave me alone don't you understand? 4 question marks. Mr. Rutherford replies with a laughing emoji and a red pulsating heart. Are these the kind of texts you're referring to?
Yes. He was relentless.
And you believe Miss Midgley was the intended target of this appalling appalling acid attack. Is that correct?
Yes, she was.
Tell the court why you believe that.
His behaviour was getting worse. He was out on bail for assaulting her when he threw the acid.
Your Honour, sorry to interrupt, but the witness wasn't present when the substance was thrown. It's misleading to have him conclusively state that Mr. Rutherford threw the acid.
Perhaps you could stick to what the witness witnessed, Mr. Winchester.
Let me ask you about the initial assault you mentioned, the one on Miss Midgley that took place on Monday, the 13th of March. You witnessed that?
Yes. He just lost it. Couldn't cope with the fact that we were planning our wedding. Are planning our wedding.
You done already?
Is Ryan here?
I did this once, you know. I came to court to give evidence against the man who raped me.
Did it work? Is he in prison?
Well, no, he's dead. But no, it didn't work. He walked free. I remember clearly thinking, I can't face this, I can't face it. I came this close to walking away.
Sounds like you may as well have.
I thought a lot about that. I could have walked away, and I wouldn't blame anyone who made that decision. But for me, with that man, I knew I would have regretted it. It would have haunted me. But I had to face him. I had to tell the truth about what happened to me. And I think Ryan will really regret his decision not coming.
Is it correct that you and Miss Midgley split up recently? Miss Midgley returning to the Rover's Return, her former home?
Briefly.
Was that your idea?
Daisy's, everything was getting on top of her.
Is Ryan here? So she finished the relationship?
As I said, briefly.
Yes or no will suffice.
Yes.
Then she changed her mind and not only wanted to resurrect the relationship, but to go straight back into planning your marriage.
Yes.
Would you say Miss Midgley was highly strung? High maintenance?
No.
What about you, Mr. Osborne? Are you highly strung?
What do you mean by that?
Prone to extreme emotions and behaviors, easily, some might say, triggered.
No, I'm not.
Yet on March the 8th, you assaulted Mr. Rutherford, is that correct?
He let himself into our house where Daisy was, alone. He frightened her. I snapped.
He broke in. Was there much damage?
The back door was unlocked.
Left unlocked by someone who claims she was terrified of a stalker that could show up at any moment. Careless, wouldn't you say?
Perhaps.
Or perhaps Daisy told you he had broken in to cover up the fact that she had in fact invited him in.
She wouldn't.
Perhaps she didn't want you to know that she was stringing the defendant along, so made up a story about him forcing his way in.
That is not what
Or perhaps you realized that she'd invited him in and it was in a jealous rage that you assaulted the defendant.
No.
Wasn't the first time Miss Midgley had moved your wedding date, was it, Mr. Osborne?
No, but...
It must have been unsettling, never quite knowing where you stood. Did you ever consider walking away?
Never. As I said, we love each other.
It seems to me that Daisy inspires strong emotions in all the men that she surrounds herself with, helped along by the mixed messages that she puts out. We are together. We're not. We're to be married. We're not.
Your Honor, I have to... Justin caused all of that.
Could you stick to asking questions, Miss Fraser?
Wasn't Justin just another victim of Miss Midgley's mixed messages?
Victim. He threw acid at her.
Well, perhaps that's what we're here to establish. No further questions.
Mr. Osborne, you're excused.
I'd like to call the next witness, Daisy Midgley.
You got this. Is that it? Pair of jeans, couple of t-shirts, mankini for the pool.
Don't overdo things.
Come in.
Hi. What you two plotting?
Plotting?
Well, you never rang the doorbell, so you've texted her to say you're here.
All right, detective. He just likes me waiting on him.
I'm gonna get rid of this if you don't need it.
Oh, Tommy K. Can't go caravan without me ketchup.
Oh, ketchup and mankini. You are a class act.
I'm meeting Amy and Asher later. They're all over it.
At what time are you leaving? Just want to wave you off.
Not till this afternoon. Text your butler.
It wasn't just the stalking. It was the waiting. Not knowing what he was going to do or when. No matter how many times I told him that he was wrong about me, he just didn't believe it. And the police did nothing. Just told me to keep a log, and when I couldn't get the restraining order...
Stalking protection order.
Yes. When the courts didn't give me that, I knew that something terrible was going to happen. The acid. It was meant for me. He said it when he threw it. No one will want you after this.
No! God. No one ever told you to knock.
What, my own house? Huh? What is Nana doing, Freddie, eh?
I am not that dog's nana, and it's none of your business. I suppose you want a cuppa, do you?
Well, I just want what you want. To know what Roy's wrote to you. Freddie agrees, don't you? Eh? Yeah? Go on, else I'll grass you up. Well, go on, open it.
You say you were scared all the time. Yet here I have screenshots from your social media account that suggests, in fact states, that you are, and I quote, having an amazing time. Living my best life, the happiest girl on the planet.
That's social media.
A construct. An image of how you wish to be seen by the world.
Kind of.
Well, is it? Yes or no?
Yes, I suppose.
A mixed message. Not unlike the messages you like to give the men in your life, such as your fiancé, who you finish with, take back, agree to marry, change the wedding date.
My head was a mess because of Justin.
Mixed messages like you gave Ryan Connor?
I didn't give Ryan mixed messages.
Is it true that you used lies and manipulation to deliberately break up his relationship with Alia Nazir?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
Spite? Jealousy? You wanted Ryan to yourself?
Maybe. Yeah. But it was a long time ago and we've all moved on.
What about the mixed messages you gave to the defendant?
To Justin. I told him to leave me alone over and over again. That is not a mixed message.
You were never nice to him?
At the start, for like 5 seconds. His mum was dying. But after that, never. No. I changed my number. I blocked him on my socials. I went to the police.
You mentioned a stalking protection order, but it says here that it wasn't granted. Why was that?
They didn't have enough on him.
Insufficient evidence. The defendant hadn't done enough, or perhaps he hadn't done much at all.
No, he had. They just couldn't prove it. He was arrested for assaulting me. He was charged. Does that not count?
This was an assault on the 13th of March. The arresting officer was PC Craig Tinker, who also witnessed the assault, correct?
Yes.
Convenient that your fiancé rustled up a police officer at exactly the right moment. The defendant claims you wound him up, provoked him, lured him there in the first place. Did you plan to have PC Tinker see the altercation between you and the defendant?
No.
I must remind you that you are under oath.
I'm sure the witness is aware of that.
Sorry, Your Honour. So you did no pre-planning, no provoking, no conspiring to orchestrate Justin's anger towards you?
He assaulted me. There is no excuse for that.
No further questions?
No, he made my life miserable.
No further questions.
Thank you, Miss Midgley. You are excused. If that is the last of the witnesses, we will move on to our defendant.
Your Honour, I have one final witness. The prosecution calls Mr. Ryan Connor.
Do Grey Scott stars in our gritty new crime drama from writer Irvin Welsh. Watch Crime, streaming now on ITVX. But coming up next on ITV1, we're live with Ant and Dec for the next semi-final of Britain's Got Talent.